Priority, the Citadel. Why am I not moving? Move, guy. There we go. Alright, so Cerberus has attacked the Citadel. You're fighting your way through. It's kind of weird, like every game, the Citadel has been completely different. Like it has the
architecturally?
same... Well, you'd never visit the same area, really. Like in the first one, there was tons of elevators and those keepers like walking around everywhere, and you could actually walk to the area where they had the council like meetings and all that. Now it's, I don't know, it seems like a very symmetrical building, so it's kind of weird that they have all these completely different architecture. I mean, this is getting really nitpicky, but whatever. And now you get to fight through a lot of it. I think this is the first time in all the games that you get to shoot a gun
in the Citadel.
In the Citadel itself. Yeah. Anyway, it's always weird too, because like it always, like the whole Reaper technology and all that. Because like you know those warp gates? I forget what they're called that the Normandy jumps through.
Yeah.
That technology, they basically just wrote it off as, we found this technology, it works, we don't quite understand it, but it lets us travel the galaxy. And it's the same thing with the Citadel. Like, they found it.
They found the Citadel?
They found the Citadel. They didn't build it. The Citadel had those, what were they called? Like these weird little spider things. And in the very first game, there was an achievement for finding 23 of them or something like that. And I made a video for it. and like their explanation was, oh, we just never fucked with them, but they kind of go about their business all the time. And we never really questioned it. I was like, I don't think I'd be comfortable with that personally. Yeah. That's just my own paranoia, maybe? Who knows? Anyway, got some good emails since the last session. Yeah. Emails and comments and stuff. Got one from Deus Ex Rudio. I remember Beer Baron saying that playing as an adept and using biotic detonations is the best way to get through Mass Effect 3 on Insanity difficulty. Which I agree with. I don't know if I said it was the best way to get through Mass Effect 3 on Insanity. I said it was an incredibly fun way to do it.
That's probably the bet.
Yeah. It's the most fun to me. I was doing some research, and it turns out that there are different kinds of detonations you can do. For example, you can perform a tech burst by having someone like Edie hit an enemy with overload, then using throw on them. This detonates the overload, creating an explosion which severely damages nearby enemy shields and can stun enemies. Similarly, you can detonate a cryo explosion, which is good against armor and can freeze enemies using a power-like throw or an enemy who is under the effect of cryo ammo or cryo blast. Only squad member who can use cryo blast is Caden. So, from the get-go, I never had access to him. Because that's like, when you create a new character, it says, who did you save? Oh. Ashley or Caden? Like, he's the dude in the first game. So, there's a very good... I wonder what the numbers are like on that. Like, what percentage of people saved Ashley, and what Mass Effect 1 spoilers. What percentage of people saved each character? What would you say it is?
Is Caden a hot chick?
No, Caden's a dude.
I would say
Ashley's
that everyone saved Ashley.
Yeah, me too. Like, what percent though? Like 90?
Yeah.
I'd say probably 90%.
If there's a choice between a hot chick and a dude, well, what's the percent?
What choice?
What percent of people,
I don't hear a choice here. I hear hot chick versus dude.
What percent of Mass Effect players are either female or homosexual?
I think most females would even choose Ashley.
Why is that? I never played the game.
No, actually, I have no logic for that. I just said that.
She was all about female power and all that good stuff.
There you go.
Girl power.
He goes on to say, the last kind is a flame explosion. This works much like the others, requiring a detonating power like throw as a source of power. But I'm pretty sure that to detonate the flame explosion, the detonating power has to be a killing blow. Lastly, while playing as an Adept, I found the cluster grenade power to be extremely useful. At rank 6, the thrown grenade splits into 5 grenade spread, with each grenade dealing between 800 and 900 damage and having about 2,000 Newton force. It's really useful, especially since grenade powers don't have a cooldown, just a certain amount of ammo. You know, I fucking hate the grenades in this game. Have you used grenades at all?
No.
When you use the grenade...
Throw like a girl?
Well, no, okay, so like... if you just have one grenade, it goes fairly straight. Now, imagine having two... Like... Okay, imagine throwing one golf ball. Mm-hmm. In this game, you're not that precise with that one golf ball. It's fairly inaccurate. It doesn't seem to go straight on. Now imagine throwing 2 golf balls. Mm-hmm. How accurate are you with those 2?
Half as accurate.
Right. They just kind of like when you're throwing a baseball in real life, you can be pretty fucking accurate with it, right?
Yeah.
It's pretty easy to hit your
throwing
target.
2, no way.
No fucking chance. Now imagine throwing 6. They just fucking spread all over the place. Like,
that seems like a good weapon, though.
Yeah,
throwing 6.
Yeah, maybe, but like I just never liked it. It just never seemed to fit into what I was doing. Like, I would use the grenades. I would want to use them against like a boss or something, and have all 6 hit the one boss. But sometimes there'll be like a giant atlas in front of me, and I'll try to hit it with 6 grenades. And it would miss. Oh. It would completely miss. It just like a shotgun spread all over, just fucking grenades everywhere, not hitting anything that I want to hit. And it just kind of felt like a waste. Yeah. I probably should work grenades into more, especially against like large clustered groups of enemies, but it just felt so insanely inaccurate. Mm-hmm. It just drove me nuts. Like, personally, it's fucking obnoxious to be that inaccurate when you're throwing something.
Yeah, and games like Halo,
where
you stick people, you're super accurate.
Yeah, in Halo, you get that. It's so in like Call of Duty, there's kind of an arc to the grenades. In Halo, it's more precise. It's more like shooting out from your chest. You're throwing
a sticky grenade into that dude's face.
Yeah, but it's more straight out.
Yeah.
It's more like a fucking sidearm straight shot instead of kind of lobbing it far away, right? And that's fun as shit.
Yeah.
That's so much more fun than it is for grenades in like Call of Duty or something.
Yeah. Sticky grenades. Sticking people is so awesome. Because it's not that easy.
No, it's not easy at all.
But when you pull it off, you're like
fuck yeah. Oh, it sucks when you get stuck though, and you get like the grenade in your face, and it's like literally it obscures your view of the screen, and you're like, well.
Not that you need to see anything, because you're gonna die anyway.
No, but it's just like, wow, not only did you stick me with a grenade, you got a sticky grenade headshot.
Yeah.
Like, you just skeet right in my face.
Yeah. It's a good game.
It is a good game. This game blows, though, because it doesn't have sticky grenades. That's what we're trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say, at least.
So what's this mask you've got on?
That is part of the Blood Dragon armor.
Oh, okay.
Which I think is the best armor for biotics.
Does the mask do anything? Or is it just decoration?
It's just decoration. It's just part of the
rest of the
armor.
Suit.
So there's different, like, you can buy armor piecemeal.
Do you get like 25% extra for having one suit? Like in Skyrim?
You buy it all together. Mm-hmm. So you can buy individual pieces, and like the helmet, you can, if you're doing it piece by piece, you could turn on a specific helmet that'll give you an extra 15% damage to headshots. But with this, with this specific armor, it does everything. Like, you can't swap out one piece at a time for
okay.
more specific,
I see.
or for specific
All or
items.
nothing.
Yeah, it's all or nothing, exactly. And there's this armor, and then one other like piece of armor or armor set that gives you good biotic powers. But I like this one because it also gives you a little bit extra shield health, which is helpful. So right now you got to shoot the two little things on the bottom of the elevators, or just throw powers at them.
No gun.
And
No glory.
You know, if Mission Impossible has taught me anything, at the top of this elevator shaft,
There's a spike.
there's spikes.
Emilio!
There are spikes on top of elevators, right? Like, that's a real thing.
Yeah, and they open right before you get to the top.
Yeah, to slow the elevator down. Or to kill people potentially on the top of the elevator.
Right. How long was Emilio in Mission Impossible? Like 5 minutes?
Not very long. Not very long. He died in, like, the first kind of action sequence.
Like probably before the credits even rolled. You know, opening credits.
I think it's after that, actually.
Oh, okay.
I remember, like, what was the opening action sequence? I remember, like, the first kind of building thing is, like, they go to that ball.
Yeah.
It's like some ball, and they have to kind of
They got
scope
the
out.
masks on.
Yeah, and they have to scope out some target, and then Emilio
Get
is,
the
like,
knock
working the
list.
computer. Get the knock list. Yes, the knock list. Oh, my God. I can't believe you remember that. The knock list. All right, so that's the end of that mission.